Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about just trying to be a little bit healthier. A lot of us are the Red Bull or nicotine kind of life, or in my case it was a lot of Monster, and I put on a ton of weight, mostly due to the sugar and stuff. But anyways, I'm just going to talk about how I'm losing belt sizes, not really losing a whole lot of weight yet, but it's definitely making me feel 100 times better, a little more focused, and I'm not so up and down. If you guys don't know, I have a weird schedule where I flip between nights and days every week. So literally twice a week I flip my schedule. So I know a lot of people work nights. I did that for 4 years, like 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's a struggle, especially on the weekends where you try to spend the family time. You really gotta sacrifice sleep. I get it, trust me. I wish I would have taken this stuff earlier, but we're gonna talk about it. I'm sure you guys heard about it. It's called GFuel, but it's definitely been a game changer. It's really jump-started me. So anyways, let's get right to the video. All right, welcome to my garage. I used to do my videos out here. It's super cold, especially in wintertime, but now it's starting to take over a little bit of fitness stuff. Eventually I'll replace the bike with elliptical, but as money allows and life allows. So, all right, I wasn't planning on doing this whole new year, new me thing. I was just drinking a ton of soda. I was getting fatter. I started maintenance as a 33 size jean, and I was pushing almost about to have to go to 40. Like 38 relaxed was tight, okay? So my belt was on the last notch, and I was like, man, like one of my coworkers was as big as me, and he lost a ton of weight, and now he's pretty jacked. So I'm like, all right, if he can do it, he's older than me by a good 10 years, I can do it too. So maybe not to that extreme, but I definitely want to get better. So trying to kick soda was my big thing, and Monsters. So after looking around a little bit, so one of the guys like, hey, you should try GFuel. And I'm like, I hear about nerds drinking it all the time, but I'm a nerd too. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I don't know if you can see it very well, but I gave the fruit punch a try. Loved it. Grape. I love it. This battle juice, not so much. It's okay. I was hoping it tastes like pineapple, but it doesn't quite taste like pineapple, but that's besides the point. I started drinking it, right? All of a sudden, that first few days, I didn't need a soda. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was drinking like 3 a day because I really needed it, and because we're working 12s, like I said, and I flipped my schedule. So I started drinking it, and I'm like, okay. And then I started max you want to drink is 3 a day. So I started drinking that, and the next thing I knew, it's been a week I hadn't had soda. And I was like, oh, okay. And then next thing I know, it's 2 weeks I haven't had soda, So now it's basically a month. The only time I have soda is if we go to a restaurant. If it's not a restaurant, I've had a few diet Dr. Peppers just to situate, the taste. But this stuff is still, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's bubbly. It still gives you that carbonation, feel, that bubbly feel. And so I lost like 2 belt notches, and I was like, all right, I'll start working out too. I used to work out a long time ago, obviously before maintenance, and I lost a ton of weight. And I was like, all right, I'll get back on the P90X3, because P90X3 is great because it's only 30 minutes. I don't care what workout you guys do. 30 minutes is reasonable. When it becomes an hour, let's be honest, we already work 12 hours a day, plus a lot of us anyways, and family, we ain't got time for an hour. Let's be honest, an hour is a long time. I know there's some gym rats that are like, all right, let's go pump some iron. I don't necessarily feel like, let's go pump some iron, but I do feel like 30 minutes is reasonable, so I've been doing a little bit of that. And then obviously I got the bench just because I want to get rid of, the man boobs. So besides that, a little bit of cardio with the bike, it's been great. $120 for the bike. I got that on clearance. I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace for an elliptical. I'm just trying to keep it budget friendly for myself, not for a video or anything like that. It's just I don't have a ton of money to spend on it. I got other things, other bills. All right, that's the drinks. Like I said, I'm no doctor or nothing like that, but GFuel has been a lifesaver for me now because I drink a ton more water, and I don't drink all that soda and all the sugars, and that jump-started, like I said. So, but moving on to food. I try to do the whole food prep a little bit, not a big deal. I try to eat some leftovers too, but I try not to eat too heavy anymore. As you all know, you eat too heavy of a lunch, you're just all day, and that's just miserable. So I try to take a slightly lighter lunch. I try to eat a heavy breakfast, honestly, because I try to wake up early enough, or I work out, I do that, or I work out at night. I'm starting to like the workout at night a little bit more just because it fits my schedule better, or my version of night. Depends on what flip-flop schedule I'm on, but that's besides the point. All right, so anyway, food. So what I've been doing for losing the 10 pounds or 12 pounds I've already lost already, but like I said, it's not the pounds to me, it's the belt notches. So I've got now 5 belt notches. Mind blown, especially when you weren't really planning on it. So protein powder has been my thing. I mix a little bit. I have a little NutriBullet. I've been putting old-fashioned oats, blend them up, and then throwing a little in the protein powder just to give you that full feeling. Because I don't want to mess up the taste. The Sensitive 6 cookies and cream is amazing. They have a milk chocolate that I love, and I've tried a lot of protein powders, and it's the only one I honestly like. It's got a little bit of sugar in it, but let's be honest, I want to taste halfway decent, otherwise I'm not going to drink it. So it's been great in that terms. Let's be honest, some machine breaks down, whatever, you get it up and going, now production's like, okay, everyone's back from lunch, let's go, and you're like, I have to eat. So the mobile protein powder drink / lunch has been a lifesaver. And honestly, it's not too bad because, like I said, it tastes like cookies and cream. It really does. And you drink it and you're like, all right, you know, with a little bit of oats in it, you feel satiated. You're not like super hungry. You're like, okay. And it allows you to power through, you know, 4 or 5 hours before you start getting the hungries again. And I got a couple snacks, like I have like a trail mix kind of a mixture, and I got some beef jerky to kind of chew on here and there just to help me power the rest of the way through. I just stay away from the Snickers, but if I'm gonna go to a candy bar, it's 9 times out of gonna be Snickers just because it makes me feel full. I'm not following some hardcore diet, guys. I'm trying to get 180 grams of protein to 200. After that, whatever fits to my calorie limit. I can't even remember what that it's called. It's not true, like it's kind of a diet, but it's kind of like a loose half-ish diet. Allows you a lot of flexibility. I know I'm not gonna get 6-pack ripped abs, but I would just like to be, you know, see my toes easily, you know, without having to bend over. We all know that. Out of the dad bod body. I know that's in right now, but I'm tired of being fat, so working on that one. Hopefully you all in the same boat as me, and you know, like I said, the GFuel will give you an option. I know there's quite a few people at work. I'm like, hey, try this. It help you stop drinking, you know, all the sodas and stuff like that. And 2 of the guys have already tried it and like, wow, that like helps out a lot. They still drink 1 or 2 sodas a day, but not, you know, a 2-liter like they were, like I especially was. Just because you drink one, you start crashing, you gotta drink another one, and all of a sudden you're like, I need a monster to power the rest of the day through. And trust me, it's a rabbit hole, and I'm trying to avoid that ever again. So anyways, I'll do another video on like some of the workouts I've been doing as I see some progress. Like I said, I haven't really lost a ton of weight, but what keeps me motivated is the belt size. I'm almost to the point, I have 1 more notch left on my belt. Like I was topped out of the max. I was almost have to get a new belt, a bigger one, and now I got 1 notch left. So I'm super excited about that. Hopefully the pounds start melting off here soon. But anyways, that's just a quick update. Hopefully it helps you guys kick the soda, sugar habit, and Monster. I know I drink the 0 sugar Monster, but it still made me fat. Let's be honest. I didn't get 220 pounds from 150 to 160 to 220 for eating salads. So anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and try to stay a little healthier out there. There's not very many maintenance people left, and we don't need to die out too early. So anyways, don't forget, smile. It's gonna be wonderful.